What's up, my friends? I hope everybody had a wonderful Labor Day weekend. It's D here, your friendly neighborhood tattoo VO. And yes, I truly believe that the voiceover business is a sales business. Let's talk about it.
It's time to Ink Positive. Tips and insight from the Tattoo VO, D. Alvis.
All right, so I'm going to put on a tie here to kind of put you guys in the mood. I know it's a very classy look for me with my Vinny Paz shirt. And yeah, but kind of just a little something to get you in the mood here. Essentially, everything about we do as voice actors is selling. When you go to audition, you are selling yourself playing the role that has been cast, right? It is a mindset. Everything about this business revolves around selling yourself, selling your ability to A, act properly, and by act properly, I mean in two ways. Act in terms of the acting, bringing that character to life, whether it's, something in the video game realm or animation realm or commercial or even radio imaging or even narrating things like e-learning. You're supposed to be presenting that information in a certain way that's believable. Everything about VO is acting, therefore, it is also sales. Also, when I say act right or act correctly, it's how you carry yourself in the business, right? People want to work with people who are willing to do the work. So if you are lazy, if you're never on time, if you're not quick to respond, basically it shows that you do not care about your client. And trust me, every single person you work with is a client. I know a lot of people in the VA realm try to think like, oh, a director or a producer or an animator, they're not clients. They are. You're working for them. Your job is to do something that they want you to do. They are paying you to do this. Therefore, you work for them, which makes them your client. Also, in order to get business, you're constantly selling yourself. If all you're doing is auditioning, you're still selling yourself. But if you're smart, you're doing way more than just auditioning. You're marketing yourself all the time. You're reaching out to new clients. Why should they hire you over somebody else? Again, sales. It's no different than if I ran a plumbing company or if I ran an Italian restaurant. Why go to D's place to eat versus Gino's Italian food? Well, I'm going to treat you like family. I'm going to offer up the best meal at a fair price. I create ambiance, whatever it is, you know. Um, Again, if I'm a plumbing company, as the other example, right, I would be able to do the job in a timely fashion for a good rate that's competitive in the market and do it in a way that you don't have to worry about it. If you continue to have problems and I got to come back out there and fix things again, I didn't do a very good job, did I? Think about that when you're doing your lines and stuff, right? I'm not saying if you have to come back and do pickups from time to time that you're not good. Pickups are going to be part of the deal sometimes. But when you nail it the first time, your client's going to remember that. They're also going to make those notes because on future projects, they're going to say, you know what? D was so easy to work with. D did such a great job where we didn't have to go back for, a big load of pickups that maybe we should hire him again for this project. They're also going to remember you one way or another. People remember the people that impacted them positively, but they also remember the people who impact them negatively. So if you're a pain in the ass, and if you're walking in a room acting like an entitled brat, guess what? Immediately, they're thinking, I don't want to work with this person. And, if you book the gig through an audition or whatever, and then they finally get to work with you directly, and then find out that you have that attitude, yeah, they might even fire you. You're not entitled to the job. If you're not going to do it right, they can fire you. Simple as that. Plenty of great actors have been fired on set too. And I'm talking about on camera Hollywood type people. So don't think for a second that you behind the mic in your home studio can't be fired and replaced just as easily. So act right. You're also always looking for, a lot of people always talk about agencies and getting representation and things like that. Why would they want to put you on their roster if you're not hireable, right? If you're a pain in the ass to work with, uh, you're not going to make it on a good roster. Sorry to tell you that. These are just facts of life. So, in closing, remember that everything you do in the voice world is selling. Whether it's selling yourself, selling your abilities, or just selling the service in anything you do. That's the key. And if you have that mindset, you can go in to every gig, to every opportunity with much more confidence. Keep shining, my friends. Enjoy the rest of your short week, and we will talk soon.